Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. Now this is an after work drink. What's wrong with an after work drink when you work hard in a warehouse? Single man's entitled to a beer after work. That said, I went down to the local bar and I don't know the hours. They should have been open, but they were closed. I wouldn't mind throwing some darts. And I got fetish beer. I knew you guys wouldn't be surprised. I got fetish beer, which is the Schlitz Red Bull, because it's cheap, and it's nasty, gross, and it stinks. Because, and here, let me explain, guys. By the way, call me Peter. That's the title of the video. Peter Malt Liquor. I'm Peter. Peter! Peter in the house. Peter for real. Peter for real. The thing is, Peter is serious as a gauge meter, as a electric meter. Peter is serious as electric meter. Peter, the alligator eater. Peter. That's like a mafia name, kind of like a slang name. Peter. A G name. Come here, Peter. Because Peter is far from a... Peter's far from a sucker, punk, and a pussy motherfucker. Let me tell you guys that. Peter. No, the reason that I went back to drinking my fetish beer, I just thought about it today. I'm like, I'm not married. I don't make good money. I'm broke and poor all the time, basically. I mean, not to say I can't manage. I can manage money. It's just I don't get much. And whenever I go to the bar, I have to cut myself off next time I go to the bar. Because every time John takes me, I wind up blowing my whole paycheck at the bar. And then he takes me to the casino. I lose more money. Because John takes me along. And next time I go to the bar with John, I'm only going to limit myself like $20. That's it. Fuck. I bust my ass hard. I mean, hard-earned money. Fuck that. I'm not trying to blow through all my money like that in one night. Fuck that. I'd end up taking too much money out of the fucking ATM machine whenever I go to a bar. I'm not on that shit. I'm not trying to do that. And you know, I thought about it today. I'm like, married men are usually the happiest men in the world. Number one, a man with a ring on his finger. I've never had a ring on my finger in my life. Number two, the drink I drank last night, Miller Lite, that stuff's expensive. I mean, I can't afford that stuff. I mean, yeah, it tastes good. Yeah, it's not a bad tasting beer, even though it's made in Wisconsin. I like Colt45, and I'm drinking Colt45, and this is made in Wisconsin. But it's not my fetish beer. The only fetish beer is this right here that I showed you earlier. This Red Bull and OMI, Old Milwaukee Ice. This beer doesn't have a bad smell or aroma or fragrance. This beer does not have a bad fragrance. I base most things on fragrance compared to this. Whereas if I smell this, it's going to stink. It's going to reek. It's going to be like nasty and gross. Especially when you warm it under the sink. And that's my fetish beer. To look at hot chicks while I amuse myself, basically. I'm not married. I don't make a good amount of income. I don't make a steady income. I don't make substantial money. I make slave wage, you know. I make next to nothing, you know. I'm not saying I'm underemployed. I get 40 hours a week, but I just don't. I make peanuts. I don't make much, and you know, what do you expect, for crying out loud? I work in a warehouse. For Pete's sake. I mean, just typical hourly wage, an hourly pay I get. Just typical low hourly pay. So I can't turn around and get Miller Lite, all the time, or Corona, because that shit's expensive. I don't have that kind of money to, that's why I get cheap beer. Why do you think I get Genesee? Because it's cheap. And it's made in New York. I like Budweiser and Coors, but that's expensive. Coors and Bud, Corona, Modelo, even Miller Lite I like. Miller Lite's not cheap. And I actually think I like Miller Lite better than Bud Light. Man, look at how red these are. Gee whiz. That's the first thing I had to eat today. I hadn't had nothing to eat today. It's already going on 5 p.m. Peter is in the house drinking some Colt45 to stay alive. Slide me a 5 so I could stay alive. I don't know. Jive turkeys. These are pretty fucking tasty. I've never seen these on a shelf till today. They're Ruffles, Flamin' Hot. Really tasty. And you know what would be good on it? A little mild cheddar shredded on there. We'll melt it, in the microwave for like 15 seconds with a little hot sauce on there. Fuck, even a little bacon bits on it would be good. Fuck. I want to fucking hit a can. Problem is, I don't have a backstop. I mean, fireworks and, I take my BB gun. Yeah, still John, I bought this. It was $100. And John bought it off of me. Then I bought it back from John. But he already has a CO2 in there. It's ready to fire, but I got it. It got loaded. All these this is what it is. This looks like a real fucking bullet, but you put the BB at the very tip. See the BB, and then you just put it in the cylinder, and then it's single double action. Straight out of the wild west. It's the thing is, if I go ahead and hit a beer can, it's going to go through the box and damage my fireworks. Same as my crossbow. I feel like shooting something though. Yeah, I don't want to go right through that wood. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I could. I guess I could do the Well, I don't feel like getting up and charging the crossbow. Maybe one day, when I buy a camera, I'll show you guys my BB guns and pellet guns and my pistol crossbow. Test it out, hit some targets, and show you guys. Be pretty cool. Living indoors kind of sucks because you got to have a backstop. You got to have a target, a proper target to hit, so you don't damage things. I mean, I wouldn't even mind having some throwing knives. My former roommate used to throw knives. It is pretty cool. I had a thing. I had a, what do they call that? A thing on his back, to store the knives. I forget what they call that. Man, those chips are good. My tongue, my lip is still kind of burning a little bit. Man, I miss my country videos. From the country, country chef beer boy. Uh, I don't know. I can kind of, you know the saying, no fools, no fun. And over half of you guys take me seriously, which is ridiculous. And a lot of you guys just harp and rat on me, and I don't know, kind of bring me down. Well, even if you do bring me down, it ain't gonna happen because I'm gonna be up. Because, like it or not, I I was watching. Well, I'm gonna say that. Well, basketball. Well, that's really the only thing. Yeah, but right now, see, I'm too overweight to play. I'd be all. I'd be out of shape to play basketball. But I think I still can handle the basketball pretty okay for my age and considering my health status. I ain't too shabby. Oh man, old man. Oh, Black Metal Troy videos goes on for 2 hours. People complain 11 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes on my videos. Big fucking deal. They're long videos. I'm gonna work on trying to make my videos shorter, but I know it irritates some people that they're so long and all I do, I'm boring and I talk and you know I kind of do this because it's like for me it's like writing a journal and I don't write journals anymore. I used to back 20 years ago, 30 years ago I'd write journals, but I don't do it anymore. I'd say 27, 28 years ago I started writing journals, something like that. It's neither here nor there. And there's all these hot girls at my work, like these hot black chicks at my work. I want to ask out, but I'm too scared. God, they smell good. One of them passed me by when I was leaving work. She's had a good smell. God damn, she had nice skin, real nice, healthy looking, glowing skin, black, healthy looking. God, she looks healthy, young. Oh, I bet she'd be nice in bed. Then this other black chick was like 5'1", real skinny, and she was like looked like she was either going to work or leaving, coming or going. I looked down at her face. She was hot as fuck. She was real hot. But she looked pissed off, like fed up. I was like, she probably was single. I should have been like, are you single? Hi, Richard. It's Todd. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, my hours are 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at my job. So I would probably, but I work, well, it's on Alum Creek. I don't know if you're familiar with like the Rickenbacker area, like it's called Opus Road, Roar Road, and Toy Road out there on Alum Creek, like you're kind of like you're going towards Rickenbacker on Hamilton Road. It's in that area, like it, it's like in Obet's Groveport area, but I'm reckoning I can make it there on time if I leave, being that I leave at 3:30. Should give me ample time. I'm, I'm thinking. Right, right. Because it's in West, being that it's all the way in Westerville, it's kind of a little bit of a trip. And then I have to go return back to where I live, and then go back your direction after leaving from my job. So I don't. I don't know, like six would probably be too late though. What about like 5:30? Would that be? I could probably do 5:30. Uh, I might. Um, you could do a 5:30 tomorrow. Okay, that works. Sure. Unless you prefer a Thursday opposed to a tomorrow. Or, uh, uh, oh wow. Well, what about like would Wednesday be better than tomorrow, or would you prefer just to keep tomorrow? Which would be what do you what sounds better to you tomorrow at 5:30 or 6? I'll take the 6 o'clock on Wednesday. Okay, 6 on Wednesday. Okay. Okay, so well, thank you, Richard. Okay. Okay. Bye. So that was my therapist on the phone. I'm gonna meet with him tomorrow or Wednesday at 6 p.m. I didn't meet with him last week. We didn't get together, so he's like a mental health. I don't know. Man, well, let's check out Wadzo. Here's a comment. Being all brash and pompous. Let's check his cocky and sarcastic and witty. Let's check his comment out. I told him to stop calling me toddler. I said, quit calling me toddler. He says, I call him like I see him real talk. Yeah, keyboard warrior. Yeah, I know how that. I know those kind. I know those types. I know those. It takes all kinds in this world. Yeah. Actions speak louder than words, bro. Anybody can say anything over the internet. Talk is cheap. Bleach. Sorry, I had to say that. I mean, honestly, I don't want to offend people and piss, to be all, you know, you know, I just don't want to, I don't want to be mean, or affect people's feelings in a bad way. But when people rub me the wrong way, I don't take shit. See, I'm gonna come right back at you. I don't get walked on. See, I do to a point, but I only take it to so far. I gotta, you know, yeah, cut the line somewhere. I mean, up to a certain point below the belt. If it's below the belt, I'm gonna get right back in your face, and I'm gonna play your game. Two could play this game. I only take stuff, most of the time, yeah, I'm a joking good person. I laugh and I joke and play, but then, you know, at a certain point, if people strike me or hit my nerve a certain way, or do something to piss me off, or it gets under my skin and gets me mad, I'm gonna let them know it. I'm gonna come right back, and call the person out, and talk shit right back to them. That's just how I am. I don't care. I give a fuck how old the person is. Respect is, earned, it's not given. I mean, if you want to treat me like shit, I'll treat you just right back at like shit too. Dog, it's the way it goes. You know, hell, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I respect my elders, and I try to treat older people with extra respect and extra kindness because seniority, they deserve it. But by God, when you come at me a certain way and you think you're gonna get respect back, I don't think so. Now, if it's a female, it's a different story. Because I don't care what a woman does to me. I'm gonna respect her no matter what. But that's just how I am. Like it or lump it. Like, you gotta agree with the shit I say, and I don't expect you to. And as a matter of fact, I bet you're not gonna agree with me and believe all the shit I say. But a lot of the things that I say is true. But then I do have a joking side to me. But don't get me twisted though. I mean, I'm gonna come. I'm not a hoe. I'm not a punk. I'm not a pussy. And I'm not a bitch. And I'm not a weak. I'm not a weak chick. I'm. You know. It ain't all about. You know. You ain't gotta be tough to be tough. You ain't gotta be healthy to kick ass. Here, I sit here and I got health shit going on. But I'll guarantee you this: I could do some fucking damage if I had to. And I'm not trying to brag and blow sunshine up your ass, but I'm just calling it how it is. I mean, for real, I've done it and I've proven it, and I've been in situations, and I'm not going into it, but uh, I ain't one, I'm the wrong person is what I'm saying, even though I've got a shit load of problems and shit, health problems and whatever, but it's not all about, it doesn't make you strong, you know. I'll tell you guys what makes a person strong is heart and desire, have the heart and passion. That's really what it comes down to. Anyways, malt liquor. I got way off the topic and distracted, and this video took a turn, different kinds of turns, like a roller coaster. I didn't want it to go this way, this video. I didn't plan on it to turn out the way it did, but I'm still going to upload it, and I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to keep it on and just roll with it. Whatever comments I get, if I get people wants to report me, censor this or whatever, then they're wussies and pussies, and they're soft, because that's all there is to it. Because I represent it, guys. I'm representing the community that I've been in 8 years, 7, 8 years, going on strong, under different names, which is my fault. But I mean, here I am, 8, 9, 10 years later, still drinking malt liquor on YouTube. So it's up to you guys to decide what you guys like and what you guys want to watch. And if you guys appreciate it, then good. If you guys don't, then that's your tough luck. That's your problem, then. All right, later. Real talk, wads.